autonomous weapons. That phrase alone, it definitely gets your attention. Luckey makes this case, though, that these smart weapons could actually be safer. How does that work?
Well, the argument revolves around target discrimination. The idea is that an AI processing far more data, far faster than a human, could theoretically be much better at distinguishing, say, a combatant from a civilian.
Theoretically reducing collateral damage.
That's the pitch. Fewer mistakes, fewer civilian casualties. Though it's fair to say the source material does bring up questions about how reliable that would be in, the chaos of actual combat.
And it's not just ground systems. The source talks about autonomous fighter jets, too. Aircraft without pilots making combat decisions.
It is a massive leap, yeah. We're talking AI-powered jets that could fly alongside piloted planes, like a super capable wingman, or potentially operate entirely on their own.
Making their own moves based on algorithms.
Based on machine learning, battlefield data,
Yeah.
executing complex maneuvers, reacting to threats in real time, potentially faster than a human pilot could. The idea is quicker response, potentially keeping human pilots out of the most dangerous situations.
But this leads straight into the really thorny ethical stuff, doesn't it? Accountability. If an autonomous drone or jet makes a mistake, a lethal one, who's responsible?
That's the absolute core of the ethical debate highlighted in the source. How do you assign responsibility when the decision maker is an algorithm? The whole concept of killer robots operating without direct human control over lethal force is, well, it's deeply controversial.
So how does Luckey or Anduril respond to those pretty fundamental concerns?
His perspective, at least as presented, is very much framed by strategic necessity. He argues the U.S. has to lead in this tech.
Why? Because rivals are developing it too.
Essentially, yes. Particularly mentioning China. The argument is that staying ahead, maintaining a strategic advantage, requires embracing AI, even with the ethical complexities. It's a sort of develop it responsibly before someone else develops it irresponsibly line of thought.
And this isn't just theoretical, right? You mentioned Anduril has tech already out there.
Exactly. The Roadrunner drone interceptor, for example, is mentioned as being in use. It's a system designed to autonomously take down other drones.
So AI identifying and neutralizing threats on its own, already happening.
It demonstrates how fast this is moving, from labs and concepts into actual deployed systems. It's not science fiction anymore.
Which brings us right back to that central question from the reading. How comfortable are we, really, with machines making these life and death decisions?